Newsreel, real news, real quick. Former President Donald Trump criticized the federal response to the toxic train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio, as a, quote, betrayal, unquote, during a visit where residents are increasingly frustrated almost 3 weeks after the disaster. Trump appeared with U.S. Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio and local leaders. The derailment resulted in evacuations and fears of air and water contamination after toxic chemicals burned and formed a giant cloud at the crash site. Trump said he hoped Biden would have some money left over for the residents of East Palestine after Biden committed over $100 billion in aid to Ukraine. President Joe Biden had trouble keeping his balance as he tripped up steps of Air Force One as he attempted to board at Warsaw's Chopin Airport on Wednesday in Poland. Former President Donald Trump's lawyers in Georgia criticized the fairness of the Fulton County Grand Jury's special investigation after the foreperson of the jury, Emily Kors, spoke out and revealed what a circus the proceedings were throughout. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg finally visited East Palestine Thursday morning after a full 20 days after an intense backlash from members of both political parties for his slow response to the disaster. The House Oversight Committee and Chairman James Comer demanded on Wednesday that the Pentagon, State Department, and U.S. Agency for International Development prove by March 8th that the $113 billion in military and economic aid allocated to Ukraine isn't being lost to waste, fraud, and abuse. Good luck with that. 2 former House Republican candidates and 2 current members of Congress received notice from the Air Force. The Democrat campaign group American Bridge inappropriately requested copies of their military records for the stated purpose of employment and benefits, when it turned out it was campaign background investigations instead. A brutal winter storm in the western United States caused the cancellation of over 1,600 flights, highway and road closures, power outages for hundreds of thousands of homes on Wednesday. And finally, firefighters of the Comanche, Texas Volunteer Fire Department rescued a prize breeding calf, 400 pounds, which fell into a more than century-old 40-foot deep well on Wednesday. The department's 32-foot extension ladder wasn't long enough, so firefighter Martin Verschuren used a skid steer's adjustable arm as a pulley with a winch and cable to bring the calf to safety free of injuries. And that's the way the world is. See you next time.